Alright, everybody, welcome back to Myth Machine, the Brimstone Sleep. We're on chapter 11 now, or part 11, because that's how many sessions we've played in this campaign, which is pretty normal. All the adventurers now have to do is escape the mines with some mercury, and then they'll get all the information they need from the dwarves to take out the Iron Tower. I'm sure it's going to go smoothly, particularly seeing as they're right now sitting and having a game of Schickel board with one dragon.
Yep. Alright.
We know one thing about how this game of Schickel board has been going, and that is because we rolled that last time poorly.
Yeah.
Apparently the dragon is a pretty cunning player. This show is a rated R, just in case we'll get to any war crimes. So far we haven't, but you never know. There might be body horror, butchery of innocents. You came upon the aftermath of such an event a little while ago, and
Naked schmickleboarding might fall under that. I don't know. What kind of rating is that?
yes, okay, that's fair. Halveld is presently naked.
Something that no one wants to see.
Yeah. Halveld and
worse.
Kristiev are both currently naked and have some blue face paint because apparently it's a long story. Watch last episode. The Goblin priestess. Yeah. So, yeah, here they found themselves. They were trying to sneak in through the mine. They met some goblins. The goblins are apparently worshipping the dragon as a god, and we're sending some young recruits up for testing. The trial of darkness. And our brave adventurers some of them decided that they also wanted to get tested because they were definitely a part of the same Bloody Foggus worshipping cult. So they were accepted as part of it. So now that's why we have two adventurers currently in a state of nature, as it were. And one of them, Halveld specifically, is playing Schickelboard against Bloody Foggus. If Halveld wins, he wins a lot of gold. If he loses, he gets eaten. That's a fair deal.
Mercury. He wins mercury.
Yes. He wins the equivalent of gold in mercury, yes. Who is with us today? Please introduce yourselves to our lovely audience.
Zebo, and I am playing Halveld Clearmind, the world-renowned naked schmickleboarder.
Now you will be.
Yep. He might leave this out of his chronicles, though. Sure. Yeah.
Maybe just the naked part. Schnickelboarding against the dragon is okay.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's some details. Yeah.
Yep. Who's next?
I'm Brett. I'm Wild Wolfbane. He's a wolfkin hunter. And currently not naked, as I recall.
He's not naked. No. He isn't. But he has lost his longbow because while the others were talking to the priestess and getting into the cult, as it were, he and Perma went downstairs to even further into the mine where you found a lot of water and a giant amoeba, and then you decided that caution was the best.
And they all ran away, and it
Yes.
grabbed my longbow.
And it grabbed your longbow, yes. So we're
great
down
teamwork,
below.
Guys. Thanks.
Yep, that was. You should always split the party. That you can cover more ground that way, and you have covered more ground. See, I see no problems with this. Next,
I'm Emily, and I'm playing Felisteva, professional divorcee and rat companion. Currently, unfortunately, also naked.
Yep.
I'm Roger.
What special status we have? Are we dressed or not dressed today?
Yeah, it varies with the adventure.
I'm Roger. I'm playing Kirov the Large, human merchant, mining engineer, also not naked.
Also not naked. So half the group is naked, the other half is not naked. Did you get that now, all of you? Oh, you're just coming in here to hear about character nakedness, are you, audience? Huh?
We gotta make our mark somehow.
Dirty minds. When we left off, we had just rolled for how the Schickel board game will end, but the Schickel board game takes a long time, and there is ample opportunity here for people to do things while the Schickel board game is going on. It's going to take probably half an hour, something like that. So while Halveld is standing there, literally standing on the board, sweating buckets probably, what do everyone else want to do? I'm gonna ask in simple dexterity order. So Kirov, you have agility. That's gonna be Wild first.
So did he go up to where the dragon is, or was I still in that middle chamber where we first met the goblins?
No, you're up there with it where the dragon is. Yeah.
I'm up there. Okay.
Yeah. You.
How engrossed does the dragon seem to be in the game?
He's concentrated, but he's also looking over you, and you've definitely been spotted. Unless you want to roll a sneaking check. Robert, trial and fail.
I will try and do a sneaking check. Because I definitely want to kill a dragon.
You want to kill a dragon.
Ooh, there's a lot of things, though, so it's not going to work.
That failed.
Yeah. All right, then.
Are we pushing that?
Not with 3 beings. That seems like a bad idea.
Not the easiest situation you've ever been in for sneaking. The dragon seems to snort a little bit and, welcome, Wolfkin. Don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Be that soft thing that you have downstairs. It took my bow. I want it back.
Yeah, there's all sorts of vermin down there. Dragon says, just leaning its scaly cheek against its forepaw, like the right forepaw, while watching the game. Doesn't seem to care at all.
Dude, I thought this was your house.
Of course, but do you keep track of all the vermin in your house, Wolfkin?
If they take something from a guest, it's still my damn responsibility to give it back now, isn't it?
I like you. But I don't like getting wolf pelt fur between my teeth. You might have to strip you of that. But a good slight fire should burn off most of your pelt, shouldn't it? When was the last time I tasted wolfkin? It was a while ago. Did you want to do anything?
Are there any animals here except for the dragon and my group?
No. Any animals here are dead. Otherwise,
okay.
Yeah. So there's going to be a few sheep that have been burned to a crisp, and they are now pawns in the game and such like.
Okay, then I'm gonna sit and think for a while.
Very well. Kirov.
Okay, so I've got a couple of questions. Has enough time passed that we could do another stretch rest? Because I could really use not having a bane on my charisma at the moment.
Let's see. When did you get into this place? I need to remember when you entered the mine. Because I think it was around midnight, wasn't it? Let's say it has, for convenience sake. And then you have done your only stretch rest for this shift. And that's fine. Halvel does not get a stretch rest because he is, of course, focusing very hard on the game.
Thank you for specifically pointing that out.
I'm very happy to help you in that regard, yeah. funny that you gave Gustaki all that metal armor and now he's sitting there naked as the day he was born. Because
Yeah, exactly.
he's also part of the cult now.
Yeah.
That's all I do. Yeah. Most of you all are fresh though. But I guess Kirov needed to regain some. And if you're using... Yeah, there we go. No longer disheartened. Feels much better, doesn't it? All in all.
And the other question I had is, are we supposed to be wrapping up everything on this island in a week so we can go back with the convoy?
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully.
Right, so that will change what I may offer the dragon, because I was thinking, because we know this may go bad and trying to be more valuable alive than dead, I was going to have the possibility of introducing the dragon to the concept of usury. And if it lends gold out to people, they'll then bring back more gold later. And I could have been its agent. And also, if it wanted any improvements made to the mine, I could have been the engineer and labour contractor for that. But if we're leaving in really quick time, he's not going to be around to do that. So I'd have to save them as just a bluff, like a lie, to get us out of this. So I think
if you want to stay longer than over the summer, nobody's going to keep you. Nobody's going to drag you onto the ship. That's just the deal you had with your foreign employer, to go there and find, because they want to have that dirt on the Shagolite in the core. I guess all you risk doing in not being on the ships when the convoy starts for home is pissing off unknown high-ranking noblemen with court connections. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem, though.
I think I'll keep them into my back pocket just in case. With the dragon asking, it keeps bringing up like eating people. Kirov is going to ask Blyfargus how the undead taste.
Ugh, says Bloody Fargus. Rotted, dry. Ugh. Not a bit of nourishment on them. Nah. No, you just burn them to a cinder and be done with it. Maybe you can use them to decorate your house a little bit. Make it a bit more atmospheric. It needs a certain, I don't know what, mostly for intimidation effects. When adventurers come in and they try to want to be very brave and steel-hearted and courageous, and then it's fun to see how their courage slowly slips through, and their faces get whiter, and the rattling of their armors as they're shaking inside them. It's all good fun. It's all good fun.
Well, your diet may be deteriorating shortly, since one undead plague has already started, and it looks like there may be another one on the way.
One undead plague? Another one? Do tell. You have my curiosity.
And Kirov will go through the story about what was it called again? The place where the undead have already risen in the bowl of mountains. What's that called?
A Kruri? Where the tomb was?
Yeah, we'll tell the story about the dead rising in Kruri, and also about how the Shagolites are raising undead, and looks like they want to put what would they call it? Like the end to dying. Like they've got a mass death plan as well.
Bloody Fargus is listening to you and being very amused by the story. Every once in a while there's a chuckle. An army of the undead, you say? Necromancers? Shagolites? I've heard of the Shagolites, of course. They're in town, aren't they? I'm not supposed to fly over there, and I have made my agreement with the Tracorians, and I intend to honor it. It's much easier this way. I don't have to worry about Tracorian troops coming after my poor hide. One has to be able to enjoy one's retirement. Wouldn't you agree?
The demons they fly are quite interesting, though.
I have seen some interesting flying beasts when I've been outside and taken to the skies now and then. Interesting, yes. You, humans with your strange ideas of how to bend the natural order of nature, I'm sure the gods would take exception should they do something too disruptive.
Indeed. Hero, you working to something?
Yeah, I'm going to play the. Yeah, I will start planting the idea that the Tracorian troops know about the undead and are going to investigate. And if the problem's serious enough, they may ask you to come out of retirement and use your flying and fire to put a stop to the problem. Maybe willing to reward you considerably. And Rob looks at the gold, the big pile of gold, and says, "You do like gold, I see, and maybe plenty more of that for your mercenary services if you were willing to become involved."
Does sound rather interesting, I'll say, yes. I could consider it if they could get me enough gold to add to my treasure, certainly, yes. I'm open for negotiations. You can tell me that, Master Kiro. Oh, but you can't. I'm going to eat you soon, aren't I? I'll tell the Magister Trodax, because next time he comes up here. So no problem. Don't worry about it. Your idea will live on in my mind, and I will propose it to the Tracorians when you're gone.
Okay, I think it's just time to escalate to the banking suggestion now.
Deja and Gestaki are, of course, naked, both of them, and Deja is going to... She's fingering Gestaki in all sorts of interesting and rather sensual ways, really, because this seems exhilarating to her, like the absolute danger of a dragon right next to her, and yeah.
Really? No? Okay.
Now, this is fascinating and interesting. She's whispering sweet nothings in Gestaki's ear, and yeah, maybe giving it a kiss on the cheek or more, who knows? Perma is, of course, not so distracted. She is looking around, and she's looking worried. There's fear on her face. She fears. She's looking at Halveld, following the game very closely, but she knows that she can't give Halveld any hints, even as she's looking at the dragon and trying to convince the dragon that hers is a lofty and worthy goal of fighting off the Shaggalites. And for once, her charms just aren't enough. She is just not that persuasive, honestly. I think I'll probably push this roll. How about making her exhausted or scared or angry or disheartened? I don't know which one. Oh, look.
That also puts a new spin on the words "succeeded with a dragon."
Yes, it doesn't it? You are on a sacred mission then, Perma, druid of Komorda. I am not. In a way, I am a tool of the gods, and I could, when I've eaten all of you, I could go up and for a flight and burn the Iron Tower. It's not out of my way. It's not terribly long to fly, and I haven't had the chance to burn a building in many a year. They keep me from doing so. It could be fun. Do I get to eat the Shaggalites too?
Probably wouldn't want to. They're not in the best state of health.
They are necromancers, you say? It might be best not to. But it could be fun. Yes. He's looking at Perma as if he's weighing in his mind whether he should actually eat her or not. She did succeed with the dragon. Anything else you wanted to do here while you're waiting for the game to come to its inevitable end?
Halveld would like to cheat. Use an ability.
Oh,
Let's see.
he would like to cheat, would he? I'm sure that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, no, hang on. I'm going to... How do I activate this ability again? Where is it?
Main tab abilities.
Hang on. Intuition. Intuition, yeah. All right. Intuition, and then I can ask you, how do I beat the dragon?
How do you beat the dragon? How do you beat the dragon?
Yeah, Halveld goes through his mind, so maybe ancient Schmeckelboard, like all the sort of dirty tricks pulled by Schmeckelboard, maybe like escape, claw escape, but
Just
not too dirty, because there's nobody else around.
Yeah, judging by his temper and his let's call it his arrogance. Let's just call it there. He's every time you say something nice about him, he's just licking that up like it's an ice cream made out of words. He really enjoys hearing how great and terrible he is, which tells you, Veld, that maybe he is a little bit of a narcissist and will get angry if certain triggers are in fact, like certain buttons are pushed, will make him very angry.
Okay. Are there other buttons? Like the non-anger buttons? Okay, so being very flowery to him and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
if you used your intuition again, I could even give you the buttons in question.
All right, and this would assist with the...
You can activate this ability to ask a question directly to the GM and receive a helpful answer. He's always talking about, not always, but he has often enough repeated that he's very convinced that he's going to win. That no one has bested him in Schmeckelboard ever. And that it has been his great joy to add some of the losers to the board as new pieces. Which hints to you that there is unfortunately probably no way to win against the dragon, because given the fragility, you're doing basically a psychoanalysis of this dragon while you're playing with him. Given his fragile self-esteem, his bronze plates are a bit cracked. You've noticed that he's hiding his tail all the time. You never get a good view of his tail. Every once in a while he winces as he changes body posture of how he's lying. So he has some kind of pain in his joints. If you were to outplay him, he's probably just going to be angry and accuse you of cheating.
Okay. How about this then? Well, because every game has maybe the parts of the game that aren't perfectly well polished or whatnot. So that Halveld will win technically, but in a sort of, but the dragon will be the moral victor, because he's played to the spirit of the game. So then they both win. So is there like that possibility in Schmeckelboard?
Anything is a possibility in Schmeckelboard, but since you're now basically saying that you're going to try to cheat, because we saw the die rolls last session.
Not cheat, no, I don't think of it, but because it's like chess. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like computer game analogies, but that doesn't work here. Let's see.
It does not.
No. Okay.
Also, if his tail is injured, and does Eva have healing magic, and would it work on a dragon?
I do have healing
she
magic.
does have healing magic, and there's nothing in the book saying that it wouldn't work on a dragon.
Or how about this? What would happen if Violet just threw the game board down the deep hole so he has to get after it in the same place with the amoeba?
I guess you would just have to find out.
Yeah. Let's see. Would it be possible with flattery to put the dragon on the wrong foot? So the game's very suggestive, it seems, or subjective.
A little bit, yeah.
That's so then Halveld maybe. I'm thinking about he tries, he fakes weakness and whatnot, but Halveld has no social ability, or it's very limited to do that
Absolutely.
kind of
That was
thing.
an evil storyteller chuckle.
Yeah, no, that was
Game Master chuckle evil.
that was a good one. I'm counting my willpower.
Yeah, your persuasion is terrible. Your bluffing is even worse. Of course, you are a human.
Yeah, no, so
Could
I can
use your adaptive abilities and switch out for something else that is more like myths and legends or whatnot.
everything will be in this. I'd very much like that, but I am thinking. But let's see, the bone whistle. Have I used that already? The bone whistle, because I'm looking to get. Let's see, willpower. How do you restore willpower points? Could I use the whistle to restore willpower points? Because I'd like to have 2 more uses of
Nope. Willpower points are restored through a stretch rest. And
all right,
through a shift rest.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you guys think? That he tries to feign weakness. We use the overconfidence and whatnot of the dragon to try and get some advantage. Everybody talks to him, so we get him talking, his mind wandering off the game, which allows Halveld to maybe make secretly a good move without him noticing, or something like that.
I'd call for a sleight of hand from Halveld.
All right. I don't know how yet I'm going to use that as myths and legends, but I will make it happen.
You will draw upon yourself, draw upon your memory, the time when Gerspon the Thief tricked a giant during the Jorpangian Empire by, and so on.
Okay. Yeah, he will use such an outrageous story or interesting story or something, whatever that connects, and that will allow him to use his rather middling sleight of hand, because the dragon just isn't as wrapped up in the seeing itself in the legend or whatnot. Okay. All right. I will do so then. All right. Adaptive. I am going to use a legendary, mythical.
There's so much sweat coming down Halveld's brow right now. He is, and it's cold sweat because he is scared.
Yeah, oh God, the ink is running everywhere. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't checked
Okay.
the scared one yet, but
All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, that is a good draw. Let's see if the dragon can beat it.
Oh.
What happens
Oh,
when we're
boy.
even in this system? I have to remember.
The dragon wins. It's dragon gap.
I think it's the one with the highest rating who wins, which in this case is actually the dragon, because the dragon has an 18 to your 17. Very
Are
annoying,
you kidding?
but true.
Oh,
Post
no.
rolls. Let's see.
Okay.
If you both succeed, your action succeeds is lower than or equal to your opponent's. If the opponent's is lower, okay. It doesn't say what happens if both roll. Oh, actually, we reroll. We reroll. Yeah.
We reroll.
Yeah, because we both rolled a 5.
Okay.
The tension goes on. Oh my!
Oh yeah, look at that.
Ooh, nice.
Beat that, you dumbass dragon. Come on.
Not today.
Yeah,
So
there we
you
go.
managed to cheat and move the pieces, and the dragon, busy apparently talking to Perma about burning iron towers, doesn't notice that you're doing this. And as you suddenly now have an advantage on the board, and when the dragon looks back, and that was a cunning move. Very interesting, very interesting. Let me think here. Oops! I'm so sorry. And the dragon sneezes a bit, so all the pieces on the board are just swept down and tumbles all over each other. I'm afraid we have to restart. So sorry, Master Halv. So sorry. My mistake.
So the game we're playing now is defunct.
You have to restart from the beginning, yes.
I'm afraid that would mean that I would have to come back. We'd have to make an appointment for a future game.
No. You have committed to a game, Master Halveld.
I did, and I finished the game.
No, you did not. It was all messed up. My fault, of course. But how about I give you 750 gold if you win, as a penance for my clumsiness.
At least use the opportunity to take a nap, and then you'll be at least recharged a bit.
Oh God.
Not enough time to take a nap, I'm afraid.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Has Halveld memorized the pieces? Perhaps. He's been writing it down. Yes, that's it.
He has.
He's been writing it down. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit sort of murky because of the sweat. He's sweating also all over the scrolls, but he is writing down the moves. I said that last session.
Yes, you did.
Posterity.
Of course,
so he
moves
says, well,
were leading you to lose, so I don't know how.
Oh.
Your moves were leading you to lose, so it's not terribly good.
No, but he would just have after he cheat, he only shows that page where everything was after the cheating.
Since we've already failed the roll for the first game, the dragon banking out and giving you another chance is the best outcome.
The dragon is. You'll definitely have to roll for the game again because of this situation here.
Okay. Oh, I thought we were still going to roll another time to finish the game.
The game restarts, so you have a chance here to roll your intelligence check once more. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't that nice?
All right. New game it is then.
New game it is. I do apologize. For those of you who are good at reading faces, which is actually none of you, he does protest a little bit much, doesn't he? So sorry. Shan't happen again. Oh.
Yeah.
There's a little bit too much smile in the corners of his mouth here.
Yeah.
To be entirely sincere.
Let's see. Could Halva do a? Could he tell? Oh, is that talent or that ability? Tell if the dragon had noticed that was cheating or had deduced that, or is this just that he's blatantly cheating and now he's just to restart?
The insight heroic ability is not one that you have.
Oh, man, I am so getting that. Okay, all right, we start again, and then Halveld will just be very polite and magnanimous and say, "It could happen to anyone, dear Latifhagus."
Of course. Let's move here again. You start.
All right.
Wild really just wants to steal the game board just to shut them up. Sorry, I'm so tired of this.
Wild wants to kill a dragon, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe you guys can sneak around
and all his stuff. They're still in the floor below, isn't it? I can say that DJ and Gustaki by now have moved away a little bit from the rest of you all and are having a very romantic moment together.
Okay.
In a corner of the cave. You will hear her lustful sounds. She's clearly enjoying herself. What was that?
Seriously?
Yep. This seemed like a perfect time to get it on.
Yeah. Yes. This will help Halveld's concentration no end.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's see. Yes. Or they have no faith in Halveld, so the world's ending. Let's go.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Not? Okay. Halveld will get on with it. Does he require an intelligence roll?
Yes, please.
Sigh. All right. Is he able to deduce anything from the previous? Like maybe he takes a moment to go over the moves or anything to get some insight into the way the dragon plays or the style to use that? Or is that not going to have any effect on the rolls?
Not really. It would give you a boon, but I don't feel like you have... But about his personality by now. But he's also immensely competent as a player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it evens itself out.
No.
Maybe I should have given you a Bane last time and now Boone and a Bane, so it evens itself out. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Because he is a master
off we go.
Smickleboard player. Like, you are
Yeah.
highly intelligent, and
Yeah.
you have, without a doubt, met your match in terms of intelligence here. This is possibly the most intelligent being you've ever met. Which
but matches
would have been fascinating and interesting in any other context, I believe.
Yeah. All right. This is how he stays the most intelligent. He just eats anything else intelligent that comes by.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Okay, that is going to be someone's supper. All right.
Yeah, I'm thinking more and more.
Yeah, probably.
It will be
Can
good.
I re-roll in any way?
No, you can't re-roll intelligence checks. Peter, you had something on your mind?
I'm thinking it may be a really good thing if it does do healing on the dragon, because I'm just thinking now of that episode of House where he meets that guy who is just like the most foul-tempered person imaginable, but it's mainly to do because he has phantom limb pain, and House cures his phantom limb, and it just dissolves his enraged personality because the root cause of it is gone. And if we can just take the dragon's pain away, it might pump it out of the root of the sort of personality it's fixed in.
Or we kill the dragon and we solve the problem that way.
Left, Eva, any ideas here?
I was thinking. I thought that I have a magic trick called Flick.
Yeah.
Do you think I could flick the dragon?
No. Yeah, well,
Okay.
You give an object or creature within 10 meters a magical flick. It's 1 point of damage and can, for example, shatter glass. So apparently, yes, you can. Of course, I do
could
believe
flick
armor
his
applies.
Yeah.
What was that?
I could break his glasses, like Brett said.
Yes, you can.
But maybe we should time it. Okay,
This is done with
I'll
a gesture.
approach.
This is done
Okay.
with a gesture, so you would have to roll a stealth check sneaking to not be seen doing that.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're literally doing this with your hands.
Yeah.
And this dragon might not cast magic himself, but he definitely recognizes magic use when he sees it. He's not an idiot. So
I'll
that would be
approach
an
Halveld.
insult, and then he'll get angry.
Yeah. So maybe you should. Maybe I should be careful.
But you could do it. This is true.
I could do it. Yeah.
It's an interesting strategy. I see what you're going for here.
Anyway, I'll approach Halveld and tell him, if you need a distraction, I might be able to provide one.
Okay, let's see if the dragon hears that.
Oh, it's your protocol.
You are whispering that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I am whispering, but.
Good.
Do share with the rest of the class, he says. A distraction, you say?
Yeah, just do it now. I'm just going to grab the damn board.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I learned some belly dancing. Do you want to be distracted?
As you are talking about all these things, you will suddenly hear a shout from the opening to the cave. Dragon! False worm! Miserably cowardly overgrown snake! I am here to end you!
Oh, thank God, it's him. Okay.
And the dragon will immediately look that general way. It's very dark there, so you can't see much. The amorous sounds that Dija and Gistaki were making will stop. Because apparently they were interrupted in their amorous encounter by this baritone of a voice. Eva, you will recognize the voice. You know who this voice belongs to.
Yeah, that's Arn.
That is him,
former
yes.
thermal companion.
That is him. And the dragon is looking up from and completely forgetting the Schickel board immediately. And
Should I do the flick now?
you can do a flick if you want.
Okay, I'll wait.
You! Roars the dragon. You! Here! Ah! Okay. Let's roll initiative,
know each other?
everyone! It's time. Ooh. The dragon is as the dragon is.
Sorry, how do I roll initiative?
Go to the crossed swords on the top right.
Top right.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Man looks rough as hell. I thought he was an aristocrat.
He's seen better days, let's just say. He is an aristocrat, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he is looking the part. Or there are different aristocrats in different parts of the world, right? If you're in Tresilva, an aristocrat would definitely not look like this. Sorry, I have trouble. There we go. Okay. All the dice being rolled. So many dice. The first thing that happens is that Bloodiphagus acts. And he will jump into the air, flap over here to where Arn is, and deliver an attack. We can't see Arn very well on all the maps here. We need some light over here. But here we go. Dragon Wind. Whoosh. Whoosh. All adventurers within 10 meters have been struck. That's gonna be harsh. You know what? Why not put him over there and then do the thing? Like a wind blast, 10 meters like that. That's perfect. It catches Arn, Rober, and Wild. So 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, Arn will be hurled the same number of meters, which is 9. And lands prone. Oof. He is armored. That's a good thing, I guess. 2d6 for Rober. That's better for him. Isn't it? I'd say so. He is not wearing any armor at all. And probably will run away very... 1, 2, 3. He's gonna run right on top of you, Halveld. And both of you are gonna tumble over and be prone. So I'm gonna put you prone too here, Halveld. And then we also had, who was left here? Wild! who is not naked. 9 points of damage on wild. That feels amazing, doesn't it? You have 3 points
Does
of
my armor help at
armor.
all?
What was that?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, your armor definitely helps.
Yeah.
And then you fly 9 meters backwards. So I guess that puts you there. Ah! And you don't have a bow anymore. Game. Gistaki is up. He has a sword and no armor, and he was lying down, but he's going to stand up. So he's going to attack the dragon with a broadsword. You hear him scream in the dark. Ha! And it's going to be a hit. And it's going to do 9 points of damage. Which glances off the huge scales. Clang! You can hear, like, the noise and possibly see the sparks from the sword as Gistaki hits home. And you can't see any reaction from the dragon. That might be a bit worrying. He's definitely going to put himself between the dragon and Deidre, because that's what he does. Arn, he is lying down, but that doesn't matter. He's going to stand up again and rush the dragon. Ah! Because that's what he does. Let's see now. Standing up. Is that an action in this game? I need to check that. Boom. Combat and damage. Round. A free action. Change position. Throw your... Yeah, okay, so that is actually a free action. So he can just 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And attack the dragon. Just runs up there. Which nobody can see because... Sad. He swings his powerful longsword, looking for a weak spot. Which is a thing you can do. But it gives you a bane on the roll. And in this case, it succeeds anyway, because Arn is nothing if not a swordmaster. 15 points of damage. Actually does some damage on this thing. Bloodifagus has been wounded and howls in anger. It's a scratch. I think that still counts, though. Ah! Halva, you're up. You're lying there under Rober.
Yeah, I cannot move myself because he is on top of me.
Very well. He's no longer on top of you.
All right.
Halvel
will move.
Getting up.
Yep. And he will grab the goblin and he'll say, "Is there another way out of here? Is there another exit?"
Oh, the goblin. I've completely forgotten about the goblin. He should... No, I haven't forgotten about the goblin. Okay. He is no longer entrapped, by the way. Yeah. The goblin just points to the big hole in the ground.
I cannot see the big hole in the ground.
The
because
one you came
are
out
my
from
light source.
when you were walking up the stairs. It is now between you and the dragon.
Over here.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was just a sheer drop?
No, there's a stairwell on the wall. It's very dark, so you'll have to hold your hand, get yourself guided down there.
All right. Halvel will grab the goblin by the hand. He'll say, "Come, we have to escape." And he will...
Roll a strength check.
And he's doing this because he needs the light source of the goblin.
Yes, that is understood. Roll a strength check, please.
Did he convince the goblin or something?
Okay, then you can roll a persuasion check. I don't think it's going to be very hard. I think the goblin was going to run down there anyway.
Yeah, let's see. Hang on. What persuasion? Right. Oh, and I've used up my thing. I can't cheat, and I have to use
No, you
persuasion.
can't.
Actually.
You'll have to use actual
Can I use
persuasion.
myths and
But
legends?
given just
Can I
how
tell them a legend
scared this
about...
thing is, I'll give you 2 boons.
Ah, all right. Thank you very much. Are you joking? Okay, I will now be disheartened. I will be disheartened. Hang on. Do I need to...
That was
disheartened?
apparently you're scaring the goblin.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is
okay,
not
he
weird.
sort of calms
because...
down and... Oh, there. Thank God. Okay. Thank the maker.
Okay, so the goblin is not going to be stuck in stupefaction and going to run towards the stairs.
I'm not quite sure how far I could move, so just hold them in
since you took an action, you can move 14 meters in total this turn. So you're going from
I don't know how much.
Each square is 2 meters, so you can move you can get to the stairs and start running downwards, basically.
Okay, and can I have the goblin move along with him?
Yeah, he'll come on his turn. I
cannot see further than this.
He'll move on his turn, yeah. I can move you yeah. Where do you want to be?
As far away, far down as possible.
All right, there we go. Let's get you down the stairs here. You're going to be probably still within fire blast range, but you started.
All right, that's his turn.
Perma does what Perma always does. She's worried about people who've gotten hurt. And in this case, I guess the person who's gotten hurt who is close by is actually Rober, so she's going to heal him. Because you're not on the glacier, she's going to use one of her water bottles. So he'll regain a d6 hit points. And that is her action. She's also going to try to make him come with Halvel, because that seems like the good idea, but we'll see if that's going to happen. She's a brave young druid, that one, isn't she? Okay, what do we want Lil Bubs to do, Eva?
I want Lil Bubs to escape, so she doesn't get crushed in the
Very
in the
well.
fight.
Lil Bubs is running down the stairs. That's what we're doing here. I'm actually going to remove Lil Bubs from the combat tracker because Lil Bubs is a quick one and isn't very bothered about the darkness.
Thank you.
You are now without Lil Bubs. It's a sad situation, I know, but it is indeed. The goblin is going to start moving and start moving down the stairs, much like Halveld. And because the goblin doesn't have anything to do, he's going to get further down the stairs than you did. There's a lot of people moving here, isn't there? Blatifogus gets to act again! I don't think that Blatifogus cares that much about Gistaki, because Gistaki obviously didn't hurt him anything. But we'll see what he does! Again, this is a monster attack, and this is how monsters work in Dragonbane. Fire Breath! Whoosh! 10 meters long, 3d10 damage. Armor has no effect. Okay, this will be slightly different. He's actually going to blow the fire breath next to Arn. Not at Arn. That is a great deal of luck for all of you, isn't it? Because it's just not quite far enough to hit Halveld. But it is far enough to hit the goblin.
Also, is the fire like... It's like napalm. It's pouring down the shaft while still on fire.
More or less, yes. Yeah. Whoosh. Flammable things will, of course, be on fire. The goblin takes 16 points of fire damage and is very dead. You hear the goblin shriek and just die instantly, enveloped in the flames. Now,
is it still giving off light?
It is still giving off light.
Good.
Although that probably
giving off more now.
its light source is probably not very significant compared to the entire area being on fire.
That is a point, isn't it? The entire area being on fire. Let's just light it up, shall we? Unfortunately, I don't have any good fire animations because of the change in the module system. That is Bloody Fogus's turn. Bloody Fogus, if anyone cares to look at Bloody Fogus, he had his mouth right in front of Arn and is opening that mouth to basically just, put Arn out of his existence and misery because armor doesn't help. But then he screams painfully, or is it frustration, and just blows that burst of flame right next to Arn without harming him at all. Deja is going to say that caution is the better part of valor, and she's going to run like heck. Naked as she is. And she's already sweaty, so it's not out of the way for her. So she's going to actually be able to run far enough to disappear from the map. Which means that Gistaki is free to run away too. Which just might be a good thing, because Bloody Fogus gets yet another attack. Note how dangerous dragons are, my friends. 3 attacks in a single turn. Another dragon wind. Whoosh. It's not going to hit anyone but Gistaki and Arn this time. So Gistaki, 2d6. That is 7 points of damage. And he doesn't have any armor right now. He had 8 when he was dressed before. But now he's just absolutely, completely butt naked with everything hanging out. And so he's going to fly 7 meters and feel every stone and piece of gravel against his tender skin on his way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 is as far. No, that is as far as he goes.
So that's done us a favor. That saved him some running distance.
It did. La! And Arn will take 10. That's a problem. He does have.
Will he get blown down the hole?
What?
Will he get blown down the hole?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna just fly right into Kirov, who is now lying down underneath Arn. And both of them are lying down. Oof. I think Perma might have a new patient, everybody. Wild, your turn. You wanted to kill a dragon. Go ahead. This is your chance. Come on, you can't chicken out now.
My bow.
Are you going to chicken out now, huh?
I'll go down the stairs.
You talking about killing a dragon all along, and now you're just running. Okay, we're not going to... Oh, it's a good thing there's no bard in this group, because there would be songs written here. He bravely ran away. Wild wolf, they bravely ran away. Down the stairs. And you're also going to be off the map, because you have a move, when you're dashing, you have a move of 32. Yeah, that's a lot. You are gone from this fight. Kirov, do you want to be gone from this fight too?
Yeah, basically, but before I go, does anybody else need picking up or anything? Any help to get away? Anybody who can't move by themselves? I could maybe drag Robo with me if I need to.
Rober hasn't taken his turn yet. He's definitely going to run.
Okay, so I will get gone.
Very well. And you have the amazing movement of 12, which belies your bulk, I guess. And that means that you're also gone because you're using both of your, like, you're dashing, aren't you?
Yeah.
So just jump down the stairs and run away as fast as you possibly can. Yeah, Rober does exactly the same thing. He has absolutely no mind staying here and picking a fight with a dragon, so gone he is. Which means that Eva is left.
How injured is Arn?
He's injured. You hear him grunting. He hasn't taken any permanent damage yet, but things are about to get serious, isn't it?
Is healing one action?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you can't heal and then run away.
Yes, you can, but you can't heal and dash. If you want to dash, you get twice your movement, but you can always take one movement and do an action.
Okay, then I'll heal on and then run away.
Very well. You have to decide how much you're going to heal, how many power levels you're putting into this. Go to your main tab and click your treat wound, and then you decide what power level you want to have. 1, 2, or 3. The higher the power level, the more you heal.
Okay.
Power level 2, roll healing. That's the green button in the chat messages.
Okay.
Where it says roll healing. You heal 12 hit points. Which is enough to actually... Yeah, and he looks at you and says, thanks. In that typical lisp of his. You wanted to run for the rest of your action, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're not quite out of the woods yet, but you've moved some distance. Which means that the turn is over, and we have to re-roll the initiative for everyone. Because that's what happens in this game. Every turn is a new round of initiative. And who knows what this might mean for you.
That looked like it was about the ideal layout, if that's the final version.
That's all of you all who are still in the fight. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of bloody foggers here before Eva and Perma have a chance to do anything.
Oh no.
Yep. So... Halveld, you have a chance to run away!
Okay, let's see. So the dragon is about to... Perma. Yeah, he is going to, but... Let's see... Can he pull Perma along to just get her out of, let's say, the vicinity of the
you can't really see it on this level here on the map. Let me make it a bit clearer. So, you've been starting to run down. Oh, that just was atrocious. So you're like 3 meters below Perma right now, because you've been running down the stairs.
Yeah.
She's up on the edge, so she's gonna have to run around and down.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really do much else. Yeah.
So what's this gonna be?
Yeah, alright, no, he runs down as well.
Very well. So that means that you are also out of the fight. Escaped. Gistaki. Let's just say that Gistaki was only there to protect Dija, obviously. We know this. So he's gonna run. He's estimating that everybody else will also run, so clearly they will. And that is... Okay, he's fast, so he's also gonna get away. Which means that now it's just Bloody Fagus. And he will move over here and do another attack. Dragon Roar. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. All player characters within 20 meters suffer a fear attack and must roll with a bane on the will to resist fear. I think that is literally everyone, isn't it? Including the ones who've run away. I want you all to roll a will with a bane. Oh, nice going there for both Halveld and Eva. I would like Kirov and Wild to roll as well, because you hear the roar from upstairs.
But yeah, I already did. I failed.
Oh. Then you'll have to roll on the fear table. But Perma doesn't fail. Look at her will. She might be a very kind-hearted person, but when push comes to shove, she has a soul made out of steel. All right.
Actually, I'm gonna resist it.
Wild seems to have failed too. So are you both gonna? Yeah. Kirov gets angry, and now you pass. You're like, I'm not gonna give in to this. It's just wind, dang it. How about Wild? Wild, are you gonna resist?
Oh, sorry. Was there a difference between scared and fear?
What?
Oh, that does a thing. Okay. If you failed, it
you roll
says...
your willpower now with the bane. And if you're already scared,
yeah, I
you
did.
get another
I failed.
bane. Yeah, so the question is, are you going to push that roll or not?
Yeah, I'll try and push it. I'll become disheartened. No, same thing. Oh, no, that wasn't me. Okay. Phew.
You succeed!
Okay.
She becomes exhausted, which makes sense, given that she's been rather physically active lately. She still fails. Okay. How about Gustaki? You are about to discover just how much nerve Gustaki has. In short, no nerves at all. He is going to be, unlike the rest of you, I think I'll just make him angry. Yeah. Yeah, that still failed. So both of them get to roll on the fear table. Deidre gets... Scream! Okay, everybody hears Deidre scream and have to roll a fear attack as well.
God, this is cascading.
Oh,
Yep.
This is getting...
So she failed, so she makes all of us fail automatically as well.
No, you roll another willpower, but not with a bane this time. Okay.
Alveld is all mind is the fear is the mind killer. Fear is the mind killer. And you're like,
Exactly.
all right, screw this.
How about Gustaki? He also screams.
Oh, for God's sake.
And considering the size of that man's lungs.
Ah! Everybody just runs down there. So I'll roll 2 willpower checks for Perma, but this time she doesn't have a bane, so she might just make it. Yeah, she's fine. Kirov, you have failed this time.
This was so disorientating, it actually made him dazed and he's staggering on the stairs.
That makes sense. You failed and you'll have to roll on the fear table. How about Khlefteva? Did you succeed with your... Yes, you did. Okay.
Don't scream.
Have you rolled for Gistaki's scream as well, Khlefteva?
Oh no, I don't think I
All right, roll for that one
rolled
too.
for that
then.
one.
So many screams at once here. Oh my! Are you also going to have to roll on the fear table?
Where is the fear table?
It is... Let's see if I have actually...
Rollable tables, and it's not
under
obvious.
combat and damage. Rules, combat and damage. You are scared now, Kirov. Which makes sense.
Yeah, I think that was the one I actually gave up to re-roll anyway. No, I took days.
So you're dazed, you're scared, you're shaken, just a lot of things. How about Khlefteva? Are you going to push this one or not?
Push.
All right, let's go.
Oh, it says the condition is already taken.
Then you have to take some other condition to push. Huh? You failed. Pale. You and all players within 10 meters and in sight of you become scared. So
yeah, Kirov already was scared, so he gets this one for free.
Yeah. Since you were running down there, and that's it's basically Wild, you're also going to be scared when you see, and yeah, Halden Wild will also become scared when you see Khleftieva's pale face.
Real fear, naked women screaming. It's just the dragon is one thing, but
why not? But the dragon is not done yet. Another bunch of wind! He likes flapping his wings, doesn't he? Wings, doesn't he? So that's going to be on Perma and Arn. Arn will take 8 points. Minus 6 is 2. And Perma will take 11 points. No armor at all. And she will fly backwards. Wump, and end up on the ground. Hardly conscious, really. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where he lands. He's just been pushing around people so far. Hardly even been using his breath weapon, but, you know, that's a thing he can do or not do, as the case might be. He's going to jump after not Perma, but Arn. A tail strike. Bam! All player characters within 6 meters suffer 2d8 bludgeoning damage and are knocked down. Okay. Within 6 meters. That's Khlefteva. But not Perma, apparently.
How many?
Let's roll it. Arn will take 3, which doesn't even get through his armor. And Khlefteva will take 7 points of damage, which gets through. You don't have any armor. So that tail sweeps through the air and punches you, and you are knocked down. Uh-oh, you're standing on the ledge. Are you going to be knocked down and fly down into the darkness below?
Oh,
Let's roll an
hopefully
agility
not.
test. Or is it acrobatics? It's probably agility in this case. Whew! You do not fall down the shaft. That was a close one, wasn't it?
It was.
Arn! He is a stubborn man, and he stands up, and he... Is that all you got, you slimy worm? And he's gonna hit the dragon again with his sword. Which he does. But it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Oh! Eva, what do you want to do?
How far can I run if I go back to get Perma and then try to escape?
Is still able to run on her own 2 feet because she still has a couple of hit points.
Okay, then I'll try to dash.
Very well. You are out of the fight. And Perma will be coming shortly after you. Just running down. You can hear the screams and the shouts from the 2 combatants upstairs. They're screaming at each other. They're roaring at each other. You can hear the clank of Arn's weapon as he's fighting a brutal and desperate fight. But you are all downstairs, aren't you? You have made it-ish to the other level here. So let's put you down here, shall we? There's another dead goblin, we know this much. Little Bubs is down here, Rober, Wild, Perma, Kirov. Who are we missing? We're missing some people. We're missing Gistaki, Deja. Who else? Eva.
I've just got black screen. Do I need to refresh or do I need... Alright, something's happening.
There we have it.
It's a first order of business. Everybody who's naked, stop being naked.
That should have happened a long time ago, in my opinion.
Yep. Halv is not on the... Get you on the board too. There you are.
Allowed in. It's obviously a no naked zone here, so he's gonna have to stay up.
Yeah, you have left the nudist colony. Gistaki is armored yet again. Some of you are shaken. Some of you are, I think, many of you are scared. In fact, like, all of you should be when you see Eva's poor face. She was definitely in for a shock there. Yeah, I have a feeling the priestess, when you get back down here, the priestess will actually start jumping up and down by her little idol of the dragon. Oh, you've passed the test! You've passed the test! You are now of darkness! You are of darkness born!
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
You are now a part of the tribe. Maybe.
Okay, seriously, at this point, should we just make camp have a full shift rest and just recharge all the horrific things that happen while the sort of banging and screaming is still going on upstairs? We just...
Is that what we're going to do? You hear the screaming and banging and roaring for another good several minutes. Then there's mostly shouting from both of them.
I'll listen to see how it turns out.
All right. Why don't you roll do... We don't have listen as its separate skill here. We have an awareness skill, though, so go ahead with that.
We can all try this. Yeah, this has become like children upstairs listening to the parents arguing.
Yeah.
Perma will try to heal your wounds, Eva. No, she can't.
I'll try to heal her.
She can use one of her bottles, I guess. She has a few.
Well, if we're gonna sleep, do we need to?
That's a fair point.
Let's see if the dragon comes down.
Actually, can the dragon physically fit down this?
Probably.
You're frozen.
Frozen?
I was saying I'll just refresh.
Okay. Is anyone else listening here? Wild is listening. I think DJ and Gustaki are withdrawing to the dwarven crypts because that seems like a good place to be. They might even put a torch in one of the torch holders. Provided that...
Can the dragon fit down this shaft?
Not that you know of. But maybe. It's not impossible.
Are we doing a shift rest?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Wild, you are listening in. Kirov failed listening in. Halveld, what are you doing? Are you listening in or are you going to the shift race spot?
How long are people petrified by everything?
When you've slept, you're no longer petrified by things.
Really? Well, I guess...
That was a quick and easy answer. Eva, did you want to stay and listen, or are we going to...
Yeah, I'll stay and listen.
Okay, roll an awareness, please. You fail your awareness. You can't really make out what they're saying. It's too garbled and too echoey.
Okay, then I'll give up and join the others.
Very well. Little Bubs will be with you.
Great.
So the only one who actually hears the outcome of this is Wild. They're talking to each other. They've stopped fighting. They're now talking to each other. And apparently they're making some kind of deal because Arn is not strong enough to kill the dragon, and the dragon can't kill Arn. So they're at an impasse. It turns out that Arn has some kind of hold on the dragon. You don't understand fully. True name? Something? You know my true name. I screamed it at you when we last met. I need your unwavering oath that you will never utter it to anyone in life or in death, you hear the dragon shout to Arn. Very well then. On that oath you will serve me until I die. Humans don't live for very long, so very well. And a short time afterwards, you hear a lot of scratching and something very loud moving upstairs, and then it goes quiet up there.
Okay, that true name stuff. Could I try and roll a beast lore or myths and legends to understand what that means?
Myths and legends would be much better.
It's not very good, but we can give it a try.
Yep. Oh, it's
Oh,
so close.
I'll probably go to sleep after this, so why not? I'll become angry. I don't know this.
But that's not a good idea. That just makes your roll harder. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have no
Yeah,
idea what
all
I'm talking
right.
about. No
Oh, that's
idea.
the smart one when he gets up. So since it's all quiet in there, I'll go up and go to sleep too.
Yeah. So we're all making ourselves a bit of a campfire, apparently.
Yeah.
I thought I had just done that. Where did it go? Why isn't it on? There. Now it's on. Okay. So yeah, they put a torch in one of the torch holders, basically. Kirov, I want to roll a d6 again for your oil lamp, please. Unless you put it out when all this was happening.
Yeah, it looked like when we were upstairs with the Goblin lantern, I wasn't showing any light, so presumably it was...
Okay, you've turned it off. Fair enough.
Out at that point.
So, you're going to sleep for a lot of stretches now, obviously. So, that is... I have a feeling that torch is going to go out while you sleep. Just a slight feeling. Yep, it did. Yeah, you would have slept for like an hour and a little bit more when the torch goes out. But the good news is you can all click on the shift rest button on the main tab of your character sheet. And regain everything.
Okay, so I guess first order of business is to go kill the amoeba.
Well,
Sounds
as
likely.
soon as we wake up, I'll ask Alvel about the dragon's true name business to see if he knows.
Okay, so I need to fix I don't know why the token markings don't get removed when your markings when you recover your conditions. That's weird to me. So I have to like double click and stuff, which is angry, annoying. What is that? Oh, it's not. Dazed. Oh, there we go. And Halveld has all the markings, right? Which didn't disappear when you slept. So you have to click in your exhausted, and you're sickly, and you're disheartened, and you're scared once more just to remove that.
Quite a day.
I don't know why it's like that, but it's a module thing. Let's advance the clock, shall we? Because, lo and behold, you have been sleeping for a lot of hours. And also, you're all hungry, so someone's got to eat.
Do we have food with us?
I have 7 field rations.
Very well. You don't have to draw anything from the 3 adventurers. They have their own. Are we going to draw from Wild or someone else here?
I don't have any.
You know what, Trelefteva? We didn't actually roll for your field rations. I've completely forgotten about that, which is all wrong, isn't it?
It is.
As a mage, you get a bunch of field rations. You went with the amulet and the grimoire and lean than Tinder, I think. So a D6 field rations. Go ahead and roll. It's as good a time as any.
It isn't rolling.
That's weird. Can you
Yeah.
click the square and click roll?
Yeah, wait. I'm gonna refresh the page.
Yeah, it looks like you're not actually logged in at the moment. So we are taking some of Wild's rations.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Wild.
It's going to be 4 rations out of his backpack. Feels so much lighter now.
What magic does Eva actually have, as well as healing and the flick?
That's up to her to tell you. There we go. You have 4 field rations.
Oh, what was the question?
What magic do you have? I'm just trying to figure out if you've got any fire magic we could use against the amoeba.
Good question. Where can I find what kind of magic I have?
2 places. Under the main tab and under abilities and spells. Under the main tab, you have a square right in the middle underneath your hit points and stuff, which gives you an overview of your skills, like a quick to your skills and magic tricks and spells and abilities.
Okay. I have animism and hunting and fishing.
No, those are your
Bushcraft.
skills. We're talking spells here. Magic tricks and spells.
Ah, okay. I have the flick, hairstyle, and light, and then animal whisper, ensnaring roots, and treat wound.
So no fire.
No fire.
Eva, why don't you roll another D8? Because you have some silver to start with as well. These guys are pretty loaded, so they're not really for want of coin, which is a good thing for you because you are almost as broke can be.
Yeah. I got divorced and my husband took everything.
Yeah, you spent literally everything on the ticket to get here, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so dealing with an amoeba, that seems to be your next step.
Oh, and what are the rules about where entangling roots work? Do you have to be in like a forest where there are roots around? Or would they actually work down in this hole?
Let's see now. Roots and branches breaking free requires normally power level 2. Do the Bane. Doesn't say anything on the spell description that you would have to have. Let me have a double check then. On the other spell description.
Because anything that can kill this amoeba's mobility will be helpful.
No doubt. There we go. It doesn't say anything about you having to be in a forest or something. Prerequisite animism requirements. Oh no, it is. Yes, it's in the ingredients. Requirements, branches or roots nearby. Okay. But also, it doesn't work on monsters, and the amoeba is a monster, so you can't use that either.
I'd forgotten about that from the other Dragonbane game. How useless certain things is because they don't work on monsters, and you're fighting almost exclusively monsters.
No, there are plenty of other bad guys to fight. You haven't fought the goblins. They're not monsters, I think. Or do they count as monsters? I think they count as regular combatants, actually. Anyway, it's very dark down here now. Because the torch went out.
Kirov can relight his lantern since there's still...
He can indeed.
Left. Okay, and does it... So what was this thing's resistance to? Was it blast or something it was resistant to?
I don't remember what its resistance was.
a lot. What order shall we use to go down there? Gustaki is with you this time. He has his full plate armor on. He has tried to smear some of that blue goo in his face off. You guys here?
So I guess Marky can go first. Wild can also go near the front since he's just hasn't got his bow and is down to a sword, so he can be like a front liner. I guess Kirov can go next. I'm just trying to think any other schemes anybody might have. Like, all I could think of is if any of the dragon's breath has left any sort of unburnt napalm in the shaft that we could scrape off and set on fire and throw at the amoeba, that would help. But apart from that, I think we just have to go down and do this with conventional weapons.
Yeah.
As you're all waking up and you're sitting here and discussing, Dita will chuckle a little bit to herself. I will say this, my dear friends. I have never been that close to a dragon before. That was exhilarating. Adventuring with you lot is fun. You come up with the most interesting places and situations.
Uh-huh. Just keep your clothes on next time, please.
Why? Next time, you are a wolfkin, of course. But I've never been with a wolfkin. I wonder if that's interesting. She's gonna just give you a wicked smile.
No thanks. Let's just go kill the giant germ downstairs.
Next interesting thing, fighting a big squishy acidic thing.
Yeah.
There's a big squishy acidic thing?
Yep, right downstairs. Let's go. And it has my bow.
All right then, let's go, she says.
I will tell Halvel about the...
Has there been a successful beast lore roll, like check on these creatures?
Nope. There is not.
All right.
Gustaki wants
I
to
thought
volunteer
somebody
to go
did
first, as always.
succeed. I thought somebody did succeed, and that's how we knew it was vulnerable to fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did last time, but
Maybe.
that was it. But while we're going down there, I will tell Halveld about what I heard and see if he knows about what the dragon's name thing means.
So is this going to be the order of things here? How I've laid it out here? Or do we want to shift the order in any way?
Where am I? I don't see me.
Where are you? I don't see you either. Have you snuck away when I wasn't paying attention?
No.
You snuck away when I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you.
To where? Oh, I think Deidre's right on top of me.
Oh, she didn't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, so she is. So, yeah. Where do we put Deidre then?
What weapons does she have?
She has a dagger. And
In the
my
back.
tattoos are perhaps more potent than you might think. Is she going to show you one of her tattoos?
She was naked for hours. We've probably seen them all.
It depends on how she shows it, right? You might not have been looking at that particular tattoo. There were other tattoos to look at as well.
She could go between them and Perma and provide close range defense to them.
Okay.
Does Eva have the weapons apart from magic? What's her combat thing?
Nope. She has a torch. She can hit people over the head with a torch.
I suppose at least if it's lit, it'll work with the amoeba's fire weakness.
That might actually be true.
I guess this is about as good as we're going to get the stack, so let's go kill the squishy thing.
It is. How squishy is it? We don't know. It might have a bazillion hit points.
It may have a bazillion hit points because it's physically squishy, so it's hard to damage.
Exactly. So I'm just lining everyone up here properly. There we go. Okay, so some of you are not quite on the map yet, as it were, because you are, in fact, above the map. But is the Amoeba even here right now? We don't know. It could be elsewhere. It's not easy to see. Nobody knows what might be going on down there. It's very cold, as I've said before. And I'm just going to roll a D100 here, which has nothing to do with no one.
Do I see my bow anywhere?
Nope.
And where are the mercury barrels so we don't accidentally damage them when things kick off?
Can't see any at the moment. Even as Gustaki goes down into the water here. It's water, it's wet and cold. You can keep your way out of the actual hole that just keeps going down there with the bucket and the chains. Because if Gustaki steps in there, he's gonna never come up again because he has the plate armor. And he's looking towards you guys. So you mean to tell me that I might drown because I have my... Let's get this over with, shall we? Doesn't seem to be no one moving home today.
Could I do an awareness or spot hidden to see if I can see anything?
You absolutely can.
What would that be?
Awareness.
Awareness. All right. It may have been a spot hidden.
Could have been. Look at that. You roll so well. I'm proud of you, adventurers. Very nice to see.
This map is unnervingly large. Say.
You will, in fact, see it. It's coming towards you. Like, you can see the ripples in the water further into the cave. And it's going to be somewhere around here-ish when you finally spot it underneath the water. Initiative, everyone.
I think it doesn't help with initiative at all.
Because water and all. There we go again. Okay, Lil Bubs is actually first. I don't know how helpful that is to anyone.
Look at him. Give him the plague.
That is not something Lil Bubs can do. Lil Bubs will use her sneakiness. So the big scary thing that wants to eat her can't see her. But unfortunately, Lil Bubs fails at sneaking for the first time ever.
No!
Yes. That just happened. All right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. So, the thing is coming towards you, and it's going to come towards Gustaki, obviously, because Gustaki is big and lumpy and walks with iron and splashes a lot. Right now, the water is up to his waist, so it's going to be harder to fight. And the Amoeba will attack with its slimy appendages. A poison cloud! You've been to a poison cloud before, haven't you?
Some of us.
Some of you. In other words, the Amoeba farts. and it smells horribly. So Gistaki will have to roll a Constitution check. He is fine, which means I think he's fine at least. Let's see, because the poison rolls too. Oh, he's not fine. Oh no, this is bad. This is very bad. He might be paralyzed.
We all roll Constitution.
Oh yeah, everybody who is within the range of this thing. Full effect. He's exhausted and must make a Constitution roll each turn, not an action. If it fails, he can neither move nor perform an action this turn. So he is exhausted. Ugh. Wilfbane is exhausted. Let's see if Kirov has succeeded. Kirov has succeeded, so Kirov only becomes exhausted. Ah, good job there, Wild.
Yeah.
Your
Do I
nose is
also need
just...
to roll?
Ugh. No, you don't have to roll, because you're just far enough away, so you're not affected by this.
Okay.
Alright, Rober rolls... He rolls decently. And... is fine. So he becomes exhausted as well. Perma... Oh no. That's terrible. She definitely becomes exhausted and possibly paralyzed. I'm gonna have to do the possibly paralyzed thing on those two. Halveld, how was the roll for you? You haven't rolled yet.
Oh, I didn't think he was. Hang on. All right, my apologies.
Stinky is what it is.
Is there any piece of gear that could have protected us from this, like some kind of filter mask or anything?
Not really. Good job there, Halveld.
Oh,
So
look at
many
that.
of you
Passed.
have, like, we'll see if the poison rolls better. It doesn't. Good for you. You only get exhausted. Ugh. Lots of coughing here.
This is a wonderful idea. Whose idea was this again?
Kirov's, I think. Kirov is up. There's
Okay,
an
Kirov
Amoeba.
will-
You can attack it.
We'll shoot an arrow into it.
Very well. That's a hit. The arrow goes into the Amoeba. And it's right there in the middle of the Amoeba. It's like shooting an arrow into ballistic gel that is even looser than the ballistic gel. And it's right there in the middle of it. And you can see how the arrow slowly gets paler. And like the arrowhead is starting to rust really quickly. The feathers are just turning black. Yeah. Did you want to move at all?
No, I think I'll stay where I am because I'm just like one step. I'm just out of the wall and I'm at the bottom of the staircase.
Yep, yep. Okay. And the water
Well, I
goes
suppose I
up to
couldn't-
half of you. Wild! Do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll go up and attack it.
Go ahead. Yeah, you can attack it from there. You don't even have to
Am I-
step.
Am I up in? Can I attack it from there? Okay.
What are we
Just do
using
my
this time?
longsword. My longsword, normal longsword.
Okay.
This find weak spot. How does that work?
In
Like, what's the
case-
difference between stab?
In case your
all
opponent
that.
has armor, you can find a place without
Okay.
but that doesn't apply here.
Okay.
Because you are in so deep water, I'm going to give you a bane. You're literally trying to hit water with your sword. Splash.
Okay. Would stabbing help because it's more of a direct attack?
Not really.
Oh, okay. All right, let's try it.
Why are there so many D20? Oh,
I was
because you're
exhausted,
as well.
and then you
yes.
gave me a bane.
Yeah, this is true. Ew. Do you want to push that roll? You have a lot on your swords. Not that much.
Sure, I'll dishearten. Why not?
That makes sense.
Push it.
You hit!
Hey.
Splash! Right into the goop. It's like the water is definitely has more viscosity than the Amoeba. So you hit right through that. Why did you roll only 5? That's a pathetic roll.
Yeah.
Pathetic
I
roll.
was disheartened, so my heart wasn't in it that time.
Clearly. Gee, come on. Get rolling better. That's what I have to say about that.
At least it's barely injured now. I really wasn't happy about how we'd hit it twice and it wasn't injured at all. At least we're doing something.
Yeah, Rover actually is fully... Yeah, he could walk past people here, but I think his... So... I think his weakness is... Oh, I know what he is. He's greedy, obviously. Okay, he's gonna try to... Because he wants the gold. Into the water he goes. And he's gonna try to hit something too. It's gonna be hard because the water and everything. But he does have a broadsword. Oh, and he gets an extra bane because of the poison. That's a near miss. He just swings it into the water and it splashes all over Gistaki. Khlefteva, what are you gonna do? You're the only one who's not been within reach of the poison so far.
Can I flick it?
What that?
Can I flick it?
Can you what it?
Flick it.
Flick it. She
Flick
wants to
it.
flick
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Okay, you're flicking it.
We get a mage and she doesn't have any attack spells.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Click your flick. It's gonna do an impressive 1 hit point of damage.
Yes. Amazing.
Given how little damage.
Keep flicking.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll kill it eventually with flicks.
Wow. Halveld?
Flick to death.
To death.
All right. Halveld will. He'll get accustomed to clothing. Now that he's been naked for so long, it just feels wrong being clothed, I have to say. It feels a lack of freedom. Let's see. What's this character? Where's my character sheet? Come on. Do I have anything ranged? I have a light crossbow. I will fire I don't think that's going to help very much here. But I'll fire anyway.
All right. Choom. You never know.
Oh, hang on. I need to equip. Yep. Oh, look at that. I nearly killed someone.
Yeah, that was not what we'd call a hit.
No. It was a test shot. He's just testing
Okay.
it.
You see the water, a bolt splash into the water somewhere, and then it harmlessly floats away. Do you want to move as well, or?
No, he's quite comfortable being far away from the target as possible.
I'm surprised. Okay, Deidre's gonna roll a Constitution check to be able to move this turn. She can. Okay. You know, it would have been
If we get
better.
out of the poison cloud, do we stop being affected by it?
I think so. Let's see. It doesn't say that her spells don't work on monsters, but on the other hand, it would be very ridiculous if it did, given how the thing has to be able to see her symbols, and it can't, so it doesn't have any eyes. So she's useless too, but she does have a dagger. Yeah. So I guess she'll have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. She's not actually going to be able to attack anyone this turn. She can do like that. Ah! She's gonna bathe in slime. That's her plan. When it's her turn again. Perma. Okay. Much like our friend. Yeah, she's excellent when she's on the glacier, but she's not on the glacier now, is she? She has a quarterstaff. That might help. Rest roll the constitution check. She succeeds. She gets to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just check the map, because I think it might be getting deeper over there. No, it's actually shallower over there. Good for her. 7. That is as far as she gets on a regular... Range 2. Yeah, that's a pity. She can't reach it, so she'll have to take another step to get in close enough. Gistaki gets to move if he can roll a successful constitution check, which he can. So he is going to attack this thing with his broadsword. With an extra bane, of course. And he hits! Aren't you happy to have Gistaki in your group here? That was way below average for him. But it was something, right? He chops into pseudopod. And does some kind of damage. Some slime drops off of it. Let's see now. Anyone? Yeah, okay. And then we finish off the turn with the Amoeba again, because it's a monster and it has several attacks per turn. Absorption. It sends out tentacles towards an opponent, enveloping their body and pulling them into the slimy interior. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different PC characters that could be dragged into the Amoeba. And a 1 is Perma. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gistaki is being turned in. Ah! So he is immediately exposed to corrosive poison, and he suffers a D6 damage. Armor has no effect. So, corrosive poison is potency 9, which is not a whole lot. Let's see now. He rolls a 17, so he succeeds, but the poison fails. Okay, so that's fine. But he still takes a D6 damage because an armor doesn't help. So he's taken 2 points of damage. Now he has an excellent chance to hit the thing, so I'm not going to give him any banes to hit the thing anymore. Because he's literally inside it. He's just going to cut. Okay, round number 2. And we're going to update all the initiatives, my friends. Clear everyone's initiatives.
It's very annoying to have to do that over and over again.
I know. You have to get yourself the veteran heroic ability. Robert, did you click for you?
Click for Kirov, but he still has a dice over him.
Oh. What did you roll for Kirov? A 10. Okay, I'll fix that. There we go. And then rolling for the rest. So, the Amoeba starts, unfortunately. And it's going to attack. It's a tentacle attack. At all enemies within 2 meters, the victim suffered D10 bludgeoning damage and risk being exposed to the giant amoeba's corrosive poison. So all enemies within 2 meters. That's Perma, Deidre, Rober, and Wild. So Perma will suffer D10 bludgeoning damage, which was not a whole lot. She was lucky this time. And she's going to have to roll Constitution against the corrosive damage. She succeeds. The corrosive damage succeeds even better. Okay, that is paralyzing, and she's already exhausted and everything. All right. How about Deidre then? D10 bludgeoning damage. She's lucky too, isn't she? And then we have Rober. So many tentacles. 10 points. Oh, he's down. Death rolls for Rober. And also he'll need to roll his constitution and all that. Because he's affected by the poison. But... oh, the poison succeeds. So now he's actually also paralyzed. On top of everything else. I have a feeling that some healers will need to do some work soon. Wild. A D10 on you. Eight. That's just not fair, is it, Wild? You have 3 points of leather, so 5 for you.
Yeah.
Your constitution, yes, please. Ooh, that was a good roll. And it was better than the poison, so you are not, in fact, paralyzed. All right. Ugh, so much slime everywhere. Okay, Perma will have to roll her constitution to be able to do anything this turn. Because of the poison and there's so much yuck and gook and just everything is terrible. She's actually going to use her turn to heal Rober. Let's do a power level 3. That succeeds. So treat wound does... so 4d6 for Rober. Even as he's slowly sinking into the water, she just grabs him and holds him. And there we go. He has 8 hit points again. That was her action. Kirov, you're up.
Do I have to do Constitution?
Nope.
That's good. Okay, so this is getting ridiculous with this poison cloud. So I can get out of it, right? If I move up to sort of here.
Yep.
Oh wait, where do I have to be to actually be out of it?
Up here, actually, yeah.
Can I do that in one turn?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's 12. And your movement is 12, yes.
Alright, so now I'm...
it's so dark down here now!
I can start being useful and I'll longbow it again.
Alright. The exhaustion doesn't affect your longbow skill. Roll damage! The arrow hits home right where it's supposed to be, and it's deep inside the amoeba, close enough to Gustaki. The arrow goes into that gel, and then you can see how it starts slowly dissolving. Maybe the amoeba likes eating arrows, who knows? Okay, Rober will do his best to attack the amoeba, which is in fact holding one of his showmen. We can't have that. He needs Gustaki for his show. Look, he succeeds. He can see the amoeba, but not terribly well, can he? That was something, wasn't it? Now we're talking, aren't we? You can hear a splash as Rober is moving there in the dark. Koleftiva, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put some fairy lights on the amoeba.
Very well. That would work. Suddenly everybody can see it. Why don't you spend a willpower point? There we go. It glitters in the dark. In the dark and mucky and stinking water because it's been... This is the kind of stagnant water that does stink a lot. Did you want to move at all, or are you fine where you are?
Can I flick it? Or
No.
should I wait for
No,
it?
you
Okay.
did the magic.
Then I'm
thing.
gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay.
Very well. Wild! You can see the thing in front of you?
Yeah, I'm gonna slash at it again.
Ah! Gustaki's gonna do a Drax here and just attack it from inside.
Oh, is that with another Bane? Doesn't matter.
You are... Let's see now. Yeah, because you're in the water. That's exactly it, yes.
Yeah.
So, one Bane for exhaustion and one Bane for being in the water.
Okay. So, anyway, so I'll just...
Can you reach in and pull your bow back out?
What bow?
Well, Wild's bow, or has it already dissolved that?
It was like 10 hours ago.
Man, did I lose my bow? Son of a bitch.
Not like you can't afford buying a new one. So, Wild, roll your longsword with all the Banes.
Oh, on Banes. Okay.
There we have it.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Oh, no.
Not really, though.
Oh. Oh. Come scared and try again.
Wow! Okay, mishap melee! That's what we needed right now. Roll, oh my god, you tossed your weapon. Click on the D3 plus 3.
You better not land in
4
the
meters.
amoeba.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll a D8, and 1 is north of you. If you toss it the wrong way, it's going to go down the shaft. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going down the shaft. The sword is lying right next to you down here, because it's going to clank against the wall. Which means that you currently do
I'll
not
just
have a
pull out my
longsword.
other sword.
Yeah, you currently do not have a longsword.
He's just not going to dissolve that one.
Grumble, grumble.
I've lost 2 weapons this damn thing already.
Yep.
Now,
Deidre
what are
will
the We've
strike.
got magic swords again. What do they do? Or do we not
Take mine was
damage.
against the undead, but I can still use it.
Extra damage. It does extra damage against the normal too, but double extra damage against the undead.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. I guess Deidre will have to... Oh, that failed. Okay. She's not that good with knives. What are we giving her? Let's make her angry. Whew, that was close. See, this is how you do it, folks. She just stabs the thing with the dagger and does so much more damage than Wild has done so far. It just cuts through. You can see the sizzling. Like there's literal, like, bubbling around the blade of her dagger as she pulls through it. Much there hasn't been for anyone else fighting so far. This is provided, of course, that she makes her constitution roll, which she does. Whew. But now it's the giant amoeba's turn. And it's going to... Faces of the dead! Twisted faces appear on the surface of the shapeless body mass, floating by, dissolving, morphing into something else, in a mocking imitation of intelligent life. All opponents within 10 meters must make a will roll to resist fear. 10 meters is, of course, the same spread as the poison cloud. Kirov, Eva do not have to roll. Wow. Okay, Wild. What? Deidre. Well, at least Rober does it. Okay then, Wild. Roll on the fear table. Shaken. You are now scared. Since you're already scared, take some other condition. Dazed, sickly?
Sickly, I guess.
Very well. DJ is also going to get a condition of some kind, I'm pretty sure. Shaken. Yep, she gets scared too. Ha! Look at those horrible faces playing across this thing. Okay. Halveld, what do you want to do?
Please get out of the cloud.
Cloud doesn't affect his archery. So exhausted goes only on your strength things, and shooting with a bow is an agility thing. So the cloud has no effect on shooting anything.
Yeah. Of course, Halveld couldn't hit a wall if he was in front of it, but he'll just have another shot. Practice makes perfect.
It does indeed.
Hang on, it says Banes, obscured by token. Is that true?
What?
Oh, I had that marked. No wonder I missed last time. That's obviously the reason. No, that's not the reason. Okay.
Not this time.
Anyway. He missed closer though, so it's maybe it has intimidation roll or something.
Tracking into the right spot.
Yeah.
Twang! How long does a light crossbow take to reload? Doesn't say anything about that, so...
Shouldn't be long if it's a light one.
Yeah.
It's like you just put it on the ground, put your foot through the loop, and just pull the string back. It's not one where you have to like crank it for 2 minutes.
Since he is in fact inside the Amoeba, he does have to roll a constitution check to not be poisoned and take damage from that. But I dare say that he's fine. Yep. So now that he's in fact inside the Amoeba, I'm going to say that he doesn't get any extra banes for hitting it because of fighting in water, because he can just wave his sword around as much as he wants inside of that thing. And anything he does is basically a hit. Rolling a damage. You can just see him inside the Amoeba, just waving his sword back and forth, and all sorts of slime and traces and goop. It looks weird. The kind of lines that are created by ballistic gel, that's what he is doing. Also, he takes a d6 points of damage, because he is in fact inside the Amoeba, and it's slowly eating him. And armor doesn't help, but so far he's been pretty lucky, hasn't he? Alright. Lil Bubs is gonna try to sneak again, because it's literally the only thing she can do in this case. She can bite, but she's not gonna try that, because that would be insane. Look at that!
Hey.
Lil Bubs have snuck away, and the big bad thing can't see her anymore.
For her.
Only you can see her, Eva, because of the very nice little bow. The pink bow that you've tied on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Passion.
All right, let's see what we get now for the third turn in this mess. I mean, someone really has to... Does Gistaki have veteran? Oh, he does. I have to remember that. So he can actually keep his die roll. Unlike the rest of y'all. I haven't rolled for her yet. There we go. Boom. All right. So... that means that we actually have Kirov. You're first.
Nice. The arrow into it.
The thing is injured by now. That's a lot of damage. You hit it in... not its face. Oh, maybe it's one of the faces that is going over the surface of the thing, and then your longbow arrow just bodkins right through it and into the rest of the quivering mass in there. And much like all the other arrows you've shot into it, it gets stuck there and is slowly starting to dissolve. Did you want to move at all?
No, I'm good where I am.
Heleftiva.
Hello.
Hello. What do you want to do?
Flick it.
Okay, flick it. You just poke it. You're standing there on top of the stairs and
kill
just
it by
wagging
flicking
your
it, it'll be
finger
the
at
most
it.
hysterical thing ever.
And sure enough, it does damage. Not a lot of damage, but it does damage. You're poking it from far away.
My job here is done.
Like, wagging your finger. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Which is all kinds of silly, but there you go. It happens, so... let's see if Rober gets to act this turn. He does! He's gonna try his best with his broadsword again. Oh! Let go of... oops! 2 20s. 2 20s.
Decapitates Perma and Deirdre.
And a 19. That was like amazingly bad. No, he slams the weapon into the wall behind him. And damage it. You can hear the clang, and you can see the parry guard is a little bit wobbly now. So now he has a 4th Bane until it has been repaired by an artisan. That was just sad. Halveld, you have a chance to do something.
Aha! As you can see, I've been carefully tracking the creature.
You have indeed.
In. It has no chance now. I'm totally on target. All right, watch this, everyone. It had, by the way, it has once again said obscured by token, so it's automatically done that based on the. Should be.
Should I do that?
Should, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I'll put him here. So he won't be.
All right. I can.
He's like wading around in it, like he's wading through treacle.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. There.
All right.
Good
there we
hit.
go. Look at that. Look at that. See.
The
Coming
bolt
in.
goes in.
And what's this strange button? Do damage. Okay.
Yeah, what is
All
that
right.
damage? What is that button? You've never seen it before.
No,
The bolt
strange.
goes into the fleshy, slimy body of this thing. And you've seen it before from Kirov and the others, how an arrow goes in and then it just sits there in the middle of the mucus and slowly... Does it regain hit points from eating arrows? Who knows? Wild, your turn.
Alright. Let's draw the other sword and attack it.
Very well. Sturmendrang! And now when you roll...
With the Bane again?
Yes, please. But remember that it is an enchanted weapon, so enchanted level 1 on this. So even though you have exhausted and an extra bane, you also get enchanted 1. Because it's Stormwind.
Okay.
And that, my friends, is a hit. The glittering white blade, silver blade of Sturmendrang, cleaves into the flesh of this thing. Roll damage.
I did.
Oh, 9. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? You will notice how the mucus of this amoeba just starts sizzling as you're cleaving into it with Sturmendrang. It has so much more effect than your longsword did. Like there's
that's good to know.
Curling up, burned. You can even feel the smell of burnt organic matter in your nose. Did you want to move as well, or are you fine where you are?
I'm fine where I am.
Very well. It is the amoeba. It is not happy. It is hungry. It wants to eat all of you. Now! It wants to satisfy its voracious appetite. Tentacles strike all enemies within 2 meters. Perma, a D10. Ow. Okay, that was bad.
Yeah, this does actually suggest we may be better off doing hit and run attacks on it, just getting just a few squares away so it can't area of effect attacks on everybody at once.
Oh no! Oh, she was already affected by the corrosive damage. Yeah. Yeah. How about Deidre? That was not as bad at all. But she still screams in pain as it hits her. Rober? Really? Again?
Really hates him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's down. He needs to roll death saves. How about Wild? Not too bad, because you do have 3 points of armor, so that's only 4 points of damage. But it's starting to feel a bit isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, you need to roll a constitution check, because you're by the corrosive damage here, and unlike the others, you don't have to roll every turn for... Is that a fail?
Yeah.
We'll see if the poison also fails. It doesn't, which means that you have to roll a constitution check every turn to be able to fight.
Alright.
Because of the poison that is affecting you now. Just as you were getting the hang of this, right?
Yeah.
And it acts again, flailing with theft. A long tentacle at an enemy within 6 meters. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, you're out of range. So it's a D5. A tentacle goes out and grabs Gistaki's weapon. Yonk. That's
Wait a minute, if he's inside it, can he?
Yeah.
With his stuff within his own body?
Yeah, absolutely. Gistaki no longer has a broadsword. It's like the broadsword is drifting away from him. It's just drifting away from him inside the body. So that's annoying. Perma. Okay, she needs to treat some people.
We're gonna heal Rober again?
What was that?
Gonna heal Rober again?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There we go. And that was a terrible roll for healing, honestly. But he is back. So, that's something. Deidre will keep attacking this thing. Don't you keep my Gistaki, you knave! Here, take this! Yeah, she doesn't... only I'm allowed to spank that man. That's a fail. How about we push that with some disheartened, because I don't think she's going to use her charisma anytime soon. That's still a fail. Okay, she tried. She's waving her dagger around. Aki now only has unarmed. So I guess
he just reach for his sword and grab it back.
He will try his best to just punch the dang thing from inside. Which succeeds. He's very good at brawling, as you can tell. Very good at brawling. He's just inside that thing and just wailing at it. Just arms, legs, everything. He's slowly getting eaten by it, but he's giving
It just
the
looks
thing,
like he's shadow boxing.
Yeah, he's definitely giving the thing some indigestion, let's say. Some indigestion. Little Bubs isn't doing anything, which means that we come to the end of the turn yet again, and nobody has any reason to keep their initiative, because either you don't have the ability to do so, or you don't have good enough. Yes, so... I wish Gustaki could get good initiative eventually. So Wild and okay, Halveld needs to roll as well, and Kirov needs to roll.
I already did it again, and it didn't respond. I rolled a 10.
It doesn't give me the die for it.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so here we are. Halveld is first this time. Gistaki has finally gotten a good enough initiative roll to just start using his veteran ability, so let's remember to do that.
All right. Halveld will switch to his quarterstaff, and how far can he move? Just his regular movement?
Yeah, 14. So that's seven spaces. You can go 1, 2, 3.
He'll move here.
4, 5. Yep.
And he'll attack the amoeba.
Yeah.
He'll be careful not to hit.
With
your
won't. Bane for attacking it in the water, obviously. So you'll have in total 2 Banes on the attack, but it's an attack.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Let's see. 2 Banes. Yep.
Not today.
All right. Nope.
How good is your staff skill anyway? 15. That's a good. That's a good skill. Might actually be worth pushing that.
Oh, is that it? All right. Okay. Is that a challenge? All right. He's gonna go for it.
Oh,
yeah?
really?
What's this?
I'm so sorry. Okay. Mishap. You expose yourself, gets a free attack that cannot be dodged or parried. Oh dear. I don't know that actually works with monsters, so I think you're in the clear. Anyway, you tried. Right. You failed.
An attempt was made.
An attempt was made. Gistaki takes another round of hit points, d6. Look at how good it's like his 4th turn of, or 3rd turn of taking d6. He should have taken like 11 points of damage so far, and he hasn't done that at all. Yeah, he's just gonna keep wailing at this thing from the inside. You can hear him gurgle in there. That was pathetic. Just absolutely pathetic. He can do better than that, Gistaki. You're the strongest man on Marjura, for crying out loud. What are you doing? Oh, you know what? No, that was Yeah, that was something else. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Perma doesn't have to heal someone this turn unless she's gonna heal herself, which might be a good idea. Can you heal yourself? Another living creature? No. I guess then she will just use her staff. She's not very good at it. But nothing much to do. I don't think she's gonna push that, to be honest. She's not very good with it. She just wails with the staff and just tries to hit the thing. Bike Morda, die! It didn't. Oh, I need to roll even a constitution check for both her and Gustaki to be able to do anything. She succeeded, and he succeeded, probably, because he has an 18. Yeah, how about Deidre? Yeah, they all succeed. Good for them. She is going to stick it with her dagger yet again. Because seems like a good idea at the time. That's a success. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I rolled incorrectly. Can I edit this in any way? No. Because it should be like that and like that. That's correct. Okay. Roll damage. The thing shudders as Deidre's knife proves to be about as effective as your sword, Wild. Could it be magic? Nobody knows yet. Slime ball from the depths of its gelatinous being. The giant amoeba spits a disgusting ball of slime at an opponent within 10 meters. Okay, 10 meters. That is literally everyone, I think. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, that's Kirov. Splat. A D8 of bludgeoning damage. Oh, Kirov. Do you have any armor, Kirov?
Yeah, leather.
So it's 7 instead. That's much better. Incidentally, that's all the hit points you have. Roll a constitution check for me as well, Kirov. That was a fail, which means that...
I'll push it. Or can I push it?
Yeah, you can. Didn't work. Which means that you are in fact paralyzed. Which means that you need to roll a constitution check every turn to be able to do anything because of the corrosive slime on you. But you're also unconscious. You're just gonna slump up against the wall there because of the hard hit. Your head is just slammed against the cave wall. Really hard. Rober is here, and Rober will roll his constitution check to be able to do anything here. And he succeeds. So the broadsword it is. He's trying really hard to let go of my wrestler. Nope. Not today. Kirov, you are out. You are unconscious. And you know what that means? Death rolls.
Okay, so what is that?
It's the first time we've hit. So first of all, you're going to roll for a critical hit. You take a severe injury because you have in fact been injured severely. So this is under combat and damage. And rules, tables, severe injury. You should have it available under the rollable tables.
Yeah, I got it.
Concussion. That makes all the sense right now, doesn't it? Healing time, a D6, so that's 6 days. And
Oof.
this means a bane on all skills based on intelligence. until you've healed properly. But you're not going to die from that. Instead, we're going to roll death roll here. And here's some things you can do on your own turn. Let's see now. On your turn in each subsequent round. So not this turn. Each subsequent round. But let's see now. It hit you. You can rally yourself, or someone else can. You can try to rally yourself, rolling your will with a bane. And that will allow you to keep fighting even though you have 0 hit points. So if you roll a willpower check with a bane, you might be able to keep fighting. You're like, I'm not gonna go into the dark.
Did you say I can't do it this turn?
You can do it this turn.
Alright. The Bane.
You don't do the death roll this turn. It's the subsequent turn. Wait. Turns. Oh, so you do the death roll now. Okay, so you're not managing to... no, each subsequent round. So it is, in fact, not now. Okay, gotcha. You're fainting. You're sitting up there on the, like, half your back against the wall. You are not really doing well. Wild.
Yeah, let's take another shot at this thing.
Speed work. Get. I can tell you, everybody's going to get an XP for defeating a dangerous foe if you manage to get through this. That was so close, another 20. But it wasn't, so roll damage. Yeah. Let's go. 10 points. That's not bad at all. All right. Not bad at all. Just... ugh, and one of those pseudopods is just chopped off from it, and there's so little left of it now. It's quivering there. Little Bob's not going to do anything, but the Amoeba, it has one final little trick up its sleeve. Oh, it launches a tentacle at an enemy within 6 meters, yet again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A D6 adventurers here. Who will it steal the weapon from? 1, 2, 3. Deidre loses her dagger. That's not good. She's... oh no.
Although if it is a magic dagger, would it pulling it into itself mean it's constantly cooking from the inside?
Maybe. You have a chance to use your magic here to heal Kirov before he starts rolling death rolls. Emily?
Okay, then I'll heal him.
Very good. Go ahead. Treating the wound.
I forgot how to do this.
Where's the treating the wound roll coming? It's a success. Roll for healing. And he's back. Just completely back. Kirov, suddenly. What does it feel like, Eva, when you do that?
I feel like flicking him.
Okay, so it feels like someone pokes you on the nose and you wake up, Kirov.
So is Kirov still concussed?
Yes, yes, he is. All right, we're clearing the initiative yet again. For everybody except Gistaki. because he is going to spend his veteran ability here to keep his initiative. Did you roll, Kirov?
I was just waiting for
we go.
giving it a bit longer because it didn't work the last couple of times. So
That makes sense. Perma is first out this time. And she will do what everybody else has been doing so far and just try to hit it with her quarterstaff. Mike, Morda, help me! And it doesn't hit. She's sickly because of all these fumes. Still doesn't hit. Sadly. Gistaki. He's gonna tear this thing limb from the inside. First of all, he's taking 6 points of damage, obviously, because he's still inside the thing. But he doesn't care. Yeah, you can hear him inside, can't you? He's just, I'm the strongest man on Marjura. Wait, I already rolled for success, so roll damage. And you know what? That does it. He splits the thing in two. He's doing a Drax and just comes out of it. Ah! And finally, the Amoeba is dead. And the fight is over. And that, my friends, is where we wrap this session, because it took a little bit longer than it usually does, because this was a big epic fight. But we want to thank you all for tuning in and watching. And when you come back next week, we will see if they actually can find any mercury finally. Because it would be pathetic if they didn't by now.
That's what we came here to do.
Right? But at least they killed a giant amoeba. It hurt a lot. It was your first major monster fight, wasn't it?
Huh?
All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Look me up on Start Playing Games, or join on School. I have a community for talking about role-playing games on School. The Role-Playing Explorers Club. So you can join there too. See you all in a week.